Hello everybody and welcome to episode 2 of Becoming Bobby with England. Today we face the old enemy at Hampden Park as this is match day 4 of the Nations League campaign. Let's have a look at the 2 results we've had since we've last been together. And a psychological advantage going into this game with Scotland tonight because we beat them at Wembley earlier in the month by 3-0. It was a strong performance from the lads, dominated the game from start to finish but didn't win it till the last 20 minutes. The subs coming off the bench to do the job for us as Sam Onwe-Unya scored, Chris Riggs scored, as did Liam Delap. All first time scorers for their country at full cap level, and it was a great result for us. What wasn't so good was the trip to the Stade de France as we were beaten by France by 1-0, and that man Kylian Mbappe scoring the winning goal, especially with them down to 10 men as well, with Tukamenchin going off fairly early doors. I thought we should have done better. To be fair, it was our 3rd game in like 10 days, so I'm not sure why they're bunched quite so close together, these Nations League matches. I assume it's just to get them all done before next year. But yeah, we go into tonight's game not top of the table any longer, as France lead the way after 3 games played, the only unbeaten side left in our group. And obviously we have to play them again next time at Wembley. That's the key one. So if we can pick up a result tonight at Hampden Park, get a favour from Turkey, we can go back to the top of the table, and then we can work out what we're going to do for those final 2 games of the group. But Scotland versus England is not for the faint of heart, as Vincenzo Montella's Scotland side start with Johnson in goal, Patterson, Smith, Ray, Hickey, Gilmore, Ferguson, Doak, Lyle, Mackey, with Campbell alongside him. It looks like 4-4-2 for Scotland, as we start with Ramsdale in goal, Lewis, Gurhey, Doyle, Walters, Scott, Gallagher, Gray, Palmer, Saka, with Liam Delap leading the line. And no Jack Hinchelwood for us. He has picked up too many bookings in a short space of time. There he is, suspended for this particular match. He will be back for the next one. We have to be careful. We've got a few players on yellow cards, so it is 4-2-3-1 for Scotland. Regens all around for them. Not so much for us. But Alex Scott is playing as the 10 today. That worked against Turkey. Hopefully it will work tonight. I have put white on, expecting us to be in white, and we are in red. Fantastic. Just what you want to know. I've got a red one, it's over there. But the white one is what I've gone with. And I like the white shirt. I like this Euro 96 one as well. I know it's a classic football shirt one. It's not an actual one, if you know what I mean. As we look for Saka early. He's in behind early. Can we score with the first attack of the game? No! Come on, Liam. You got to be better than that, son. I'm delighted he's got his first goal for his country. Had he gone through these 4 games and not, the criticism level probably would have risen. But he has missed plenty of chances as Campbell's going off and Thompson is coming on for Scotland on the Hampden Roar. They are very vociferous as France take the lead against Turkey. That is not good news for us. I mean, we know what we have to do anyway now. From here on in, got to win 3 games, essentially. And hope for a slip-up along the way for the French. As Saka gets towards the byline, will he square the ball? No, just fire it into the net. Bukayo Saka doing what he does best. England lead at Hampden Park. 40th goal for England, for the now well-travelled Bukayo Saka. And he is doing very, very well down this left-hand side tonight. Leaves his man for dead again. Thought he was going to square it. Just has the shot himself. It's a beautiful goal. And he joins the list of players that have scored at Hampden Park for England versus Scotland. Harry Kane, Paul Scholes, if I remember rightly. We did play him in like a World Cup playoff, didn't we? Or a European Championship playoff years ago. And that's when Paul Scholes scored. Harry Kane scored in a qualifier as Scotland put it wide. Okay, so Walters is one of the players that is on a yellow card, and he has just picked up another one. So he will be missing for England's home game with Turkey. Fine. Patterson with the throw. Need another left back then. Well, Callum Doyle can play left back. That's fine. From the players we've got available, we might have a look around for some players. Now I've got my feet under the table in charge of England as Lewis tries to pick it up. He does well in the end. And he's looking for Mark Gurhey, who will play it into midfield, hopefully. Yeah, plays it into Archie Gray, and Archie Gray's got plenty of space to turn into. And he picks out Bukayo Saka. Picks somebody out in the middle. Does get a shot away in the end. Safely saved by the keeper. 5 minutes before half time. It's been the perfect half for us, apart from probably maybe one more goal. But we do lead going into the break, as Lewis will pick it up. And Ramsdale should just whack it away, but he doesn't. It's a daisy cutter to Walters, and he finds Saka. He is definitely the danger man for us tonight. They are frightened of him because he's following him around the pitch. He's not getting anywhere near him, but he's following him around the pitch nonetheless. As Gurhey's got the ball, will we be allowed to continue the attack over the 3 minutes of added time? I think we're going to be allowed to carry on. As Lewis gets towards the penalty area, swings it in looking for Delap. It's a header towards goal and it's over the bar, and that will be half time for that one. So, dominating the game thus far, and we are going to make a change at half time because we have a few players who are running on empty. Cole Palmer has played pretty much every game. Not every minute of every game, but he's played every game. So we're going to bring on Sam to play on that right-hand side. Got his first goal in the reverse fixture. And we're going to take off Archie Gray as well. And we're going to bring on Chris Rigg. That is what we're going to do at half-time. Happy so far. Let's get another one. Let's just make sure. As Hickey goes off, Masson comes on. Billy Gilmore is driving through midfield. On towards Doak. Can he get a ball into the centre? He drives it low. It's a good save from Ramsdale. And then what we'll look at the end probably is the state of play with the rest of the groups. So we've got a fairer idea of who's going to be in the semi-finals. Obviously there's still plenty of football to be played. 2 more matches in the group phase before we get to the semi-finals. As Johnson plays it into Ray. And if Scotland don't buck up their ideas, they may well be going down. As the ball goes into midfield. Lyle onto Mackie. England doing high pressing, and I love it. Just keep at them. That's it. Force the error. They are trying to knock it around Scotland, but it ain't going to get far if you keep doing it like this, because there is Saka intercepting it. Eventually they were going to give it away. Scott through to Sam. Saved by the goalkeeper. Offside flag went up anyway. It's only a matter of time before number 2 comes in though, I think, from us. We're looking dangerous when we win the ball high. And Scotland aren't really dealing with it right now. As we go high, looking for Delap. Patterson will knock it down to Ray. That's it. Back in position. And Smith has got the ball into Ferguson. Being allowed to run. Don't like that. Alex Scott trying to come back at him. Conor Gallagher pinches it away and Chris Rigg will pick it up. The midfield 3 working well together. Doyle. Plays it into Rigg. It's got to go across field. Okay, you tried to find Saka. You probably would have been better going to Gallagher, personally. Sometimes it's easy just to go sideways rather than keep bludgeoning to try and go forward as Mark Gurhey heads it away. Sam will pick it up. Amoua. I'm not going to get that right at all, but he's doing really well as he's racing through. Gallagher finds Scott. Nice 1-2 for 2 off the post and out. How's your luck? Lands at a Scotland player's feet as Miller and Barnes are on for Scotland. Sounds like a law firm, doesn't it? And then Rab Ireland is also on. He's definitely a regen, right? Okay, so Liam Delap is going to come off. So we're going to stick Sam down the middle. And then we're going to bring Jonathan Rowe onto the right-hand side. Can I make a change at right back or at centre back? No, we'll make a change at right back. And we're going to bring on Reece James, who hasn't had a lot of football. I will be brutally honest. Neither is James Trafford. Harvey Elliott, is he worth bringing him on as well? We'll leave him for later. But Reece James on at right back. And here he is with the throw. Nicely timed. As Rowe loses out. Masson tries to clear it away. And the ball is over the top looking for Harvey Barnes. Might be getting old, but he's still got plenty of pace as old Harvey Barnes. Doyle again. Bit of movement off the ball. Scotland pressing high as well. And Saka plays it on the left-hand side. Just about keeps it in play. comes across field, takes a few players with him, but then gives it away. Unfortunately for us, things were starting to open up, but Jonathan Rowe has done really well to get back and win the ball back. And we start again. Rig in towards Sam. Nice ball round the corner. Rowe. It's got to go low if it's going to go anywhere. Towards Sam in the area, and there is the second goal. Amo Amway gets it, and that should be enough to see us past the old enemy tonight. It's been a fairly comfortable display. Those England fans in that corner jumping for joy. Just be careful on the streets of Glasgow after the game. That's all I would say to you. As the ball ends up in the back of the Scotland net for the second time. And now we can think about bringing off Bukayo Saka, can't we? He has done his job tonight. And we are going to bring on... We were looking at Harvey Elliott earlier. That's the substitution we're going to make. And swap those two around. Marvellous. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Reece James has the free kick. Is it going to be a repeat of what happened earlier in the month? And 3 goals in the back of the Scotland net. But Rowe is going around the outside. It's a good run from him. He's left players behind. He squares it. Anybody? Yes, Callum Doyle is the man that puts it in. Stayed up from the free kick. And a tap in for the Manchester City man. And that will do. Scotland having a bit of a drubbing now. They have become the whipping boys of the group. Apart from the draw with France, ironically. Everyone else has beaten them so far, including us now twice. And we've still got 15 minutes, folks. Still got time for more. Scotland fans are on their way home to drown their sorrows. They will not be going through to the semi-finals. As I mentioned earlier, they may well be hanging on for dear life, although France have grabbed a second one. So Turkey will remain bottom of the group. And Scotland have Turkey left to play, obviously. As Rig comes through. 3 for France now. And penalty? I think that was outside the box. I was too busy looking at the score down in the corner, I won't lie. But yeah, it doesn't look inside the box to me. It looked very much outside when I looked up and went, someone's gone down. No penalty. No penalty. Free kick on the outside of the box. And a chance for number 4, perhaps. As James tries to go for the shot. Oh, it's in from Walters. Oh, it's beautiful. One fullback to the other. In off the post. Scotland 0, England 4 now. And those glum faces in the crowd will be getting very glum indeed. They're taking a pasting. We're going to hop over Hadrian's Wall and run for cover, I think. It's not going to be Scotland's night tonight. To be fair, it never looked like it was going to be. And they may well have just done another self-inflicted wound. Scott, we're purring now. I don't want full time to come. Rowe's got the ball. Oh, leaves his man for dead. Can he pick anybody out? He might well go for a shot himself. No, Sam grabs a second. England have 5. It's all fallen apart for Scotland. It really has. They've conceded, 4 goals in about 12 minutes now? When did we take Saka off? 72, I think we took Saka off. So 18 minutes. Even so, 4 goals in that time. That is shocking. And it's all over now. We come again. I don't think we're going to have time for another one. But 5 is more than I expected. As Rowe might well get the header in. Doesn't. Doak will pick it up. Sends it up the field. And this is going to be a watershed moment for Scottish football. Let me tell you. They don't like losing to us. They don't like being hammered by us as the goalkeeper just about keeps it out. And that would have summed up Scotland's night in a nutshell. We are still playing. We're over a minute over, but then we have had a goal in stoppage time. Are we going to get another one? Mark Gurhey will play it back to Reece James towards the back post, looking for Walters again. This time it's headed away, and the full-time whistle goes. The demolition job is done for. Scotland 0, England 5. I mean, it's just been a taking apart of Scotland in the end. It didn't look like it was going to be a 1-0, but hey, 2 goals for Sam, 1 for Doyle, 1 for Walters, and Bukayo Saka causing havoc. Kicked it all off. And that is a beautiful way to round up this group of matches. France still lead the way, however, At the top, goal difference is the same now as well, which is quite interesting. I will have to have a look at the rules and see what it comes down to, as they beat Turkey by 3-0. Scotland are bottom of the table. I was incorrect earlier on. Turkey obviously beat them. So, I don't know. It's hot. My brain was a bit scrambled. So, just before we go, let's talk about the rest of the groups. There are some interesting plots developing from them, as Portugal atop of Group 1, 9 points from their 4 games played so far. Germany behind them on 5, Ukraine and Greece 3 apiece. That's still pretty much wide open, that one, to see who's going to finish top of it, definitely, with 2 games left to play. Our group, obviously, France lead the way at the top with 2 to play. Our goals 4 are better than France. Worth noting, worth keeping an eye on that. Scotland very much in the mire at the bottom. Spain top of Group 3. They have 4 wins from 4 and are certainly going to be guaranteed a place in the semi-finals. I can't see Belgium or Poland overturning it, given the goal difference at the moment as well. And the same for Italy at the bottom. They have 12 points. They are probably going to go through to the semi-finals as well. Slovenia and Croatia trailing in their wake. Switzerland bottom of that particular table. So all roads lead to Wembley for the 2 remaining games in the league phase. So we'll take on Turkey. We'll see the result from that before the crunch game with France. Can the old enemy do us a favour? If they draw with France again and we beat Turkey, we go back into pole position. But it does mean we still need something from France on the final match day of the league phase. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.